Hey guys, David here, and I just wanted to make this video. I know I haven't been on the channel a lot. It's just business, my actual, brick and mortar business that I started, and life, I guess, is happening. So Merry Christmas and all that stuff. But I wanted to make this video because I've been in the same spot trying to figure stuff out online. So it said sorry. We went back and forth a little bit, but it's on this, the buy sell ads video I made. Sorry, what I meant was I was looking for a decent video that takes you through step by step as to how to create a banner ad. There are too many that just show you how well or badly they're doing. And basically, I guess he's just starting on banner ads and trying to figure out how to go through all of the steps. So we'll go over to buy sell ads. If you're like me, you're in to make money online, you're trying to do that thing. Business and finance are the best type of sites that I found by using buy sell ads if you're using this type of network or this network specifically. And basically on buy sell ads, they have a relationship with the publishers where they take the publishers and then you go to buy sell ads directly, and you have a plethora of different websites from different publishers, and they kind of connect the two, and they make a profit, being the middleman type of thing. So some of these websites won't even deal with you outside of buy sell ads. Some of them will. You may find better deals if you contact them directly. I'm not trying to cut out buy sell ads, but I kind of cut out buy sell ads where I can. And basically you can go through and look at the websites and you can get all the information. And all I do is when I test, I'll get a bunch of different websites. I'll look at the demographics of it. So investing.com, right? Monthly impressions, followers, Facebook likes. This is the details. This is kind of the important part, male to female. Depending on what type of product or service you're actually trying to market, you want to market to more male audience or more female audience. That's where this kind of comes into play. And basically, you buy the impressions here. So you'll say, 300 by 250 middle right, 300 by 250 top right, top center. And basically, these are the sizes of the banner ads that you're going to create or get created. And I'll go into that in a second. And these are where your ads are going to be placed. And this is how many impressions you can buy, right? $10 for 1,000 impressions. And what I do is, after I get all this information, I'll go to the website. So if it's investing.com, I'll just pull up investing.com and just take a look. And I know you guys can't see the left side of the screen right now, and that kind of sucks, but that's just how this video is going to come out. On the front page, right, when you first land, you'll see all of these different banner ads, right? And these are the ads that they're selling. So they're selling Ralph Lauren. What is important to understand is if you see this Google Choices thing, that means that you can backdoor them. What I mean by that is you can actually go to a different ad network, like if you're using Retargeter or you're using Site Scout or something like that for your banner ads, and you can get onto this website by paying sometimes a lower price. So instead of getting locked in to 10,000 impressions, I don't know what it was, but instead of getting locked into like $10 for 1,000 impressions and spending a whole $10, now I know that may seem like, it's only $10, but when you're testing, you don't want to spend any more money than you have to get the information that you need to determine whether you want to really run on that website. What I mean is, like, if you get 5 conversions for 1,000 impressions and your conversions are 50 cents or $1, you're doing some type of pay-per-click, something like that, and that may not be, you may not want to go $10 for that. Something like pay-per-view may be better. But if you're selling a product and you got 5 conversions and you're selling like a $20 product where you make $10 or something like that, then paying $10 for 1,000 impressions makes sense. And that's on your end. That's your math. That's how your business model is set up and where you make money. And if it is a good business, you may, lose money or not make money on the front end and make all of your money on the back end through upsells and different types of conversions on the back end. But that's completely your business, and I don't want to go into that in this video. I just want to talk about how to get the ads. So you go here and you figure out, hey, I go to alexa.com and I get information from Alexa. I like to get all of my information not from either one of these two places. So I don't like to get all my information from buy sell ads, And I don't like to get all of my information from investing.com if that's the website that I'm using, because the information that they're going to put out is always going to be me and make it look like the best deal going or the best thing ever, right? Like they're going to give you the best numbers. They're going to say everybody's making money here, and they may not necessarily be the case, or they may be, back a little bit as far as, not updating what their demographics are, and all that information may not be, you know, up to date. So I'll go to alexa.com and I'll pull up some stuff. I'll go to a couple other different websites and pull up some stuff and really look at stuff. And another thing you can do to shortcut all of this stuff, and I don't want to get too off the subject, is you can actually just go to like what runs where or something like that and find out the sites that your competition is running on and just run ads there, right? And that's really the easiest way to do it. Just see who's running banner ads where. And if they're running those ads for a long time, then you know that they're probably making money there, and you can make money there too. So all you have to do after that is really like narrow down your creative and get your banner ad to actually, perform as best it can, because the traffic is good if they've been running for that site for a long period of time. So once I get all of that information, right? So I get all of that information. I say, hey, this site's good. I'm going to go through buy, sell ads or whatever. The next thing I do is I'll create a banner ad. But first, before I create a banner ad, I'll kind of look at the site and see what kind of ads are running. So you see like these ads, I like to run ads that look either, and this is going to sound really like wishy-washy, but either really in line with the site or completely out of line with the site. So if I run a site and I want to do, I guess they're calling it native marketing now. I mean, it just, advertising congruence, it just makes sense to me that, most sites that I run on, I try to run ads similar to what, the content is saying. So this Ralph Lauren ad kind of fits in. If you were looking at this and you were going down here and you saw this may fit in with what it is that you're looking at, depending on your perspective of, does this go or not. I mean, it's kind of subjective. It's objective too, I guess, but it's, kind of when you're setting up your ads, it's subjective. So when you set up your ads or whatever, you're just putting them in there and you're saying, hey, I'm going to pay for an amount of money, to get this many impressions on this site. Okay, so now you've done that. You have, the ads, you have a good idea of what the ad you kind of want it to look like. What I do next is I go to Odesk. I've been using Odesk and spending money on Odesk since pretty much I came online, because as soon as I came online, I really started outsourcing in the beginning because I didn't want to do anything that I didn't want to do. I'm kind of lazy like that. So I go to Odesk. Another good thing that I've pulled out some people that do pretty good work is Fiverr. So you can type in banner or banner ad, and these people will make you a banner ads for $5. All you have to do is get your banner ads made in the same sizes that you are going to run the ads. Now these are different sizes underneath here. So 300 by 250, 300 by 250, 728 by 90. These are different ads. And you'll go back to the site and you can actually see where these ads are running. So this is probably the top kind of leaderboard type thing. So this is probably their 728 by 90. That looks about right for something like that. The 300 by 250s are usually going to be like the boxes, kind of like this deal here maybe. And like I said, if you're running on a different site, you can backdoor them. I do that all the time when retargeting and I testing different sites. I'll go through and see if they're on the Google network or a different network that I can test on a lower budget. I can spend $3 or $4 and see what happens, or $5 or $6 or see what happens. Sometimes I spend what it is through buy sell ads, but a lot of times I don't have to. I just go through specialty sites for buy sell ads, like sites that don't deal with anything else or any other people but buy sell ads. And there's a lot of those sites where you just have to test and you see, or you go to a third party site, like I said, like what one's where or something like that, and you're looking and you're saying, hey, my competition's been running over here for a long time, so I'm just going to run over here and try to make my ad perform, because if they've been running for 2 years, chances are they're not losing money for 2 years. And that's not always the case. Some people are lazy. They just put ads up and then they run them forever. And because one part of their business is performing well, say they're doing solo ads and banner ads. Well, the solo ads are doing so well that they don't track and make sure that the banner ads are actually doing as well as the solo ads. So they'll be doing one and then they'll do another, but they won't check, and they'll just leave the ads up and they'll run them indefinitely. And that's kind of what happens a lot of the times. You'll hear on the radio station here, we have a new thing for a soda machine at a popular gas station. I don't want to use trademark names or anything like that. Don't want to get in any trouble or have somebody flag my video for saying some stuff. So those ads run across all these different radio stations. The ad is wrong. The ad language is wrong. Not necessarily from the standpoint of me saying that's a bad sounding ad, but the actual words are wrong, right? There's a misspelling or a misstating. And all of the radio stations are playing the same ad, right? The same language, because they got the same script across all of these different networks, right? And it's not a big deal to them because these are conglomerate stores. They're spending millions and millions and millions of dollars doing that type of thing, and it doesn't really matter. But for you or me, we can't do that. So be very careful. Even if you see something running for a few years or months or whatever it is, still go to that site and still test, right? I don't just run blatantly. So if somebody's running on another site, I won't just say, okay, fine, here's $5,000. I'm going to run on that site too and see what my $5,000 does. I don't. I run small amounts, but I have a better understanding of what's going to happen or what I can expect from those sites when I'm running. So I'll run, a little bit. I'll run, a couple $100 or $50 or whatever it is on that site to start seeing what kind of traffic it is and what kind of offer that I can present to that traffic and have it convert. Or if I'm, in my primary business or something like that and I'm trying to, sell something specifically, I'll make it work that way. And I'll do that through my creative, right? I'll target the audience through my creative, and then I'll run that creative from the banner ad to make a lead capture page or something like that that is congruent, that takes them to the sales video or whatever it is that I'm selling, and follow-up series and all of that email stuff, and all of that's down the road. But on the front end of just the banner ads, the banner ad looks a certain way. I make the actual site that I'm going to run after that to capture the lead or whatever it is similar to that. I don't just take them from a page all about strawberries to a page all about bananas. And I talked about this in my other videos about advertising congruence, if you're kind of wondering where that's at. So that's what I do. I mean, that's really it, and that's really the step-by-step. A lot of people make this seem like it's more complicated than it really is, and it's honestly not that complicated. I go to buy, sell ads, I find some sites, I do some, fact checking, making sure that the information is right. I may see if my competition is running over there or not. I will go to the site, look at the banners, look at what's, performing or what isn't performing based on my observations. Obviously, sometimes I can't see what's performing and what's not performing. I don't know if Ralph Lauren's performing. I know that they have enough money where they're not performing. They may not cut the ad to see if it can turn it around, or if it's just a brand awareness ad, right? Brand awareness is different. I just want everyone to know about my brand. I'm not necessarily looking for conversions. I just want to go on popular sites so that people know who I am, right? And that's a completely different marketing, idea. But that's something you can do with banner ads too. I do that a lot with my actual brick and mortar business. I have to, do brand awareness type campaigns where I'm not necessarily making money, or I'm not converting people at a number that's quantifiable, right? I'm not saying, hey, I mail out this many postcards, I'm looking for this many people, or I do this many ads, I'm looking for this. What I'm just doing is trying to get in front of as many people and have that, name recognition. Hey, I need to get this service. Hey, I saw that ad, or hey, I saw this. That type of thing. Not necessarily you hear something, you watch something, you come to my establishment. So that's kind of the difference, in that. But I did want to help you out. I did want to make this video for you. So I hope it did help you out. I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. When I can, I will come back and make more videos. If you guys do have questions and I do have free time, just pop them below and I will try to answer them the best of my ability. Thanks, guys.